So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Vitinha has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, he's a real metronome in midfield, Peter. But the opposition can't afford to be mesmerised by him. He's always probing for that killer ball, though. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him making all the difference out there.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. Ruben Neves goes short. Hoisted in. Terrific! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Anthony.
That's good play from him.
Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Neymar. Great ball, and he's Felipe Anderson! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
João Cancelo. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Neymar. Bruno Fernandes. Anthony. Gonzalo Ramos. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that's a good run down the left. And he whips it in. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Felipe Anderson. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's the keeper's ball. Cafu. Anthony. Anthony will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Marquinhos. Ante Roberto. That pass isn't the best. He is through here! Ronaldo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Rafinha. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Casemiro. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Can he get it through? Diogo Costa claims comfortably. João Cancelo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good ball, good take. Portugal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Thinks about the shot. He's gone for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping! It's a really well-measured ball. Could move up a gear here. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. João Felix, given the lift of his goal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
João Felix charging forward, the ball at his feet. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Portugal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Zé Roberto. Knocks it into space. And it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Nice control. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bruno Fernandes running with the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. The ball goes in. That could spell trouble. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Portugal have their second corner now. Ruben Neves with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. The ball has bounced loose now. He's found a way past. This looks promising. Just eases him off the ball. Inacio getting this one clear. Now it's Rafinha. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found a way through. And that was very necessary. Marquinhos. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a throw-in.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 14, Felipe Anderson. Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 94.
Well, there's the clearance. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
To Roberto. And he's picked it up out wide. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Gonzalo Ramos tries making a foray down the right.
substituição.
Marquinhos. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Now, can they get him away?
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's very neat. Tries to play it through. In by Cancelo. He gets big! And he's whipped it across. Climbs up big! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great
chance! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, well measured. And this is Ronaldo. And that's a dangerous ball. I think we're just about done here.
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And now they can clear their lines. Fires it in low. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he thumps it clear. And this is Ronaldo. Ruben Neves. Portugal clearly now in lead preservation mode. It's Trincao. Now that's well seen too. There will be 4 extra minutes. Trincao hurtling down that right flank.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 11. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 10.
That's going right the way across. Great vision. Ruben Diaz. And the referee brings it to a close. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que permaneçam sentados durante a partida.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good ball, good take.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played out to the left flank. Oh, sweet feet. Diaz! In he goes again. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part. Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Out towards the flank. Diaz. Oh, such a clever touch. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Hazard. And he's had it nicked away. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Back into the middle, and it's made its way to him. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's McAllister. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Diaz. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in plenty of space here. And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Diaz. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on, and the shot! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. McAllister plays it short. Now this could be... Yamal! Goal, Milan! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Diaz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Look at the space here. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Milan have their third corner. McAllister goes short. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Takes a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's surging through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Diaz could move up a gear here.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Great chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are already promptly back underway. And it's Hazard. That's going right the way across. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Knocks it into space. And the flag has stayed down. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Fernandez. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. And here's Mbappe. He's on it. Can he get a... He's tried one! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Serginho. That's been slipped through. Chance, surely! Mbappe! Irrepressible! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
McAllister under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be...
Mbappe, there's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Fernandez. And Hazard. Hazard has got himself a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Numero 7, Hazard. Viene sostituito con il numero 9,
Van Dijk.
Neymar.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And he was quick to react. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Di Lorenzo has it out wide and in space. Up he goes! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Corner number 4 coming up here. McAllister with the short one. Big chance! And again! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Now it's Diaz. And he welcomes it in. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball. That's another chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's been taken short. Yamal shot a goal! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see there.
Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that's another good win of the ball. Di Lorenzo. McAllister. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Van Dijk. Camavinga. Fernandez. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Inter Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's an imaginative pass. And it's Di Lorenzo. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
McAllister ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, that's... And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Valverde. Now it's Kane.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Milan do have a chance to counter here. Yamal. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Tries to pass it through. Diaz. Valverde. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. Milan can almost taste it. They don't need to seal the deal here and now, of course, but their supporters sense that they can do it, and they will settle for nothing else. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Milan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but it's Kane! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Great vision. That's been cut out, well played. Serginho. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Yamal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that's definitely not his best. Robertson. Now it's Kane. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Great ball, and he's in here. Now it's... and the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's McAllister. Mbappe, here's chance! It's a loose ball. And he's really put himself on the line here. Played it short. This looks promising. Chance, surely! Goal! Milan! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
There's the shot! Oh, brilliant save!
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Milan have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And it's made it shoots! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Milan are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in a great position, and he shoots! He's got a goal! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Good ball, good take. Tries a shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got four. He's had a shot! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So we're straight back at it. And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post! And he thumps it clear. Diaz. Vitinha. And Guardiol. Marquinhos. Yamal. Good driving run. Mbappe. And he's gone backward here. And here's Yamal. McAllister. Big chance! So, third corner of the game. McAllister goes short. Now there's a shapes to shoot! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. He's got two. It's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Corinthians grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Takes on his marker. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved he's tried one!
Público presente
Valverde.
na partida de hoje. 60.810 espectadores.
McAllister being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Mbappe. Yamal. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? And that was very necessary. Diaz. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? And the shot! Milan get their fourth corner. McAllister with the short one. Picked out, chance for a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Smoothly does it. He's had it taken off him. Van Dijk. Di Lorenzo. Onana. Van Dijk. Onana. And Guardiol. Oh, they could be caught out here. Yamal. Caicedo. Vitinha. Now it's Kane. Oh, this is a great position. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Messi, in with the challenge. Now it's Diaz. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Yamal. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he finish?
substituição no time do Corinthians.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Neymar, camisa 26.
McAllister plays it short.
Fechando o campo para a
He's
entrada
having a
dele,
shot!
Camisa 10.
And that's wide.
Camisa 5.
Valverde. Serginho, who does have an assist to his name. He's picked his way through. And the shot! No, got right underneath it.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Van Dijk. Di Lorenzo. And it's Amadou Onana. Shifted it to the flank. Threads one in. And he's there to belt it away. And that is that. A win, a triumph.